Hi guys, it's Jamie here. I was in Sydney and I wanted to find somewhere new and wholesome to eat, and I stumbled across Lentils Anything in Newtown via the Fair Food Forager app. Now this place is doing things a little bit differently. It's a pay-as-you-feel system and they encourage everyone to be active citizens and get everyone involved in these community-based initiatives. Keeping with the community theme, I've heard about a new place called Pope's Produce about an hour south of Sydney. It's on the app. I'm gonna go see what they're about. Let's go. The landscape south of Sydney is pretty unique. Increasingly, Sydney-siders fed up with ridiculous house prices of the harbour city are discovering this hidden gem a mere hour and a half by train from the CBD. And this interest is pushing many locals blessed with a chunk of land or an oversized backyard to subdivide and whack in a townhouse or three. What if you like having a backyard and you're more interested in community than cash? Welcome to Pope's Produce, Woonona.
Put it in a jar to have.
Sarah, Ben.
Hey, Jamie.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yay.
How are you, brother?
How you going, man?
Nice seeing you.
Oh my God, seriously, this is absolutely crazy. Tell me the story, please.
We're sort of 6 years into a 10-year journey.
Yep.
And just transforming what was a neglected market garden back into food and community and fun for everyone, really.
I know there's a bit of an interesting story about how you guys purchased the block and how it came about.
When we got back to Australia, within a few days of being here, we saw this place advertised, and we actually bumped into the owners, and they said, well, what are you planning to do with it? And we said, well, we want to rehabilitate the garden and turn it into something where we can share the knowledge we've gained on our travels with the people around here. And they were really excited by that because they had an emotional attachment to it, obviously, and so they decided they wanted us to have it rather than the developer, who was actually going to pay quite a bit more than we were. So.
Wow. I'm so keen to get down and learn something, so let's go.
Whilst we'd been travelling when we were woofing around the world for a year, we met a lot of people doing really inspirational things, just really clever people, and thought, wow, that's cool, collecting ideas and sharing them in their local context. So we thought, that's us, that's what we want to do. And that's where we channeled our energies into this, and then it just happened.
Seeing it initially, it was just a matter of like, wow, it's north facing, there is so much space. I didn't have a clear picture of what I wanted to do. Ben just knew it was like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Got herbs through a few beds, flowers that are edible. There's the edamame.
Wow, look at these little guys.
Try that.
Okay, bottoms up. Oh. Ooh.
Yay.
Oh, whoa. How many varieties do you guys have growing here?
Yeah, about 100-ish.
It'd be pretty close to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's of edibles.
Just to put that into perspective for you guys, over 100 plant species feed 90% of our population's diet. So even though there's up to 300,000 edible plants in the world, with the right imagination and preparation, it just shows you we're doing things a little bit, a little bit slow. We really could be enjoying so many more flavors of the world and diversifying our palates and our food, and just the whole culinary experience could be so much greater.
Absolutely.
So obviously there's enough food to feed you. Where else are you supplying to? Where are you giving to?
Well, the joys of social media, I have regular customers that swing by on a weekly basis and I pick for them whatever's available on the day.
Okay.
And then I also supply a salad mix to Flame Tree Co-op.
Yep.
And also to a cafe, Earthwalker Cafe in Coaldale. And they support local growers. They're awesome. So they'll take whatever I've got. So all of our produce travels less than 10 kilometres from home and inside of 4 hours of it being picked.
That's low food miles, that's what we're after. That's a big tick on the Fair Food Forager checklist, I believe.